teams for the conference, Australia's Pro Volley Academy finally clashed with the SAVOUGE Aesthetic Spin Doctors. Welcome to today's triple header of the semis of the Spikers Turf. I am Denise Valdez-Sancho reporting all the way from the Phil Oil Eco Oil in San Juan, and we will be seeing action from the PROVOLLEY Academy, who will look to shrug off a loss from their recent debut. Meanwhile, the Spin Doctors continue to show dominance both in their skills and positive mentality, recently scoring a win from the USD Gameville Golden Spikers. With only a few days left in the semifinals, both teams need to win for a chance at the championship match, only here where power meets passion. Spikers Turf.
Good afternoon from the Phil Oil Center in San Juan City, where things are heating up in the Spikers Turf Invitational Conference. We've got the guest team from Australia, PROVOLLEY Academy, here taking on SAVOUGE Aesthetics Spin Doctors. It's going to be a fantastic match to kick us off for a triple header on this Saturday. So much men's volleyball action to look forward to today. Starting off with that match I just mentioned, PROVOLLEY taking on Spin Doctors. And then you've got a great one. Two undefeated teams, Crisscross taking on Kindai University, and then USD looking to bounce back against Signal, who are also looking to get their first win in this semi-final round. So glad you could join us over Pilipinas Live. Jing Hablang and Yos Sioson calling the action for this one. Big game for both teams. Ang laki ng nakataya para sa dalawa.
That's right. Ang laki talaga ng nakataya sa lahat ng teams. Kaya naman, early on, dapat magkaroon silang agad ng mga panalo with ito naman itong PROVOLLEY Australia. Kailangan makabalik sa kanilang rhythm kasi medyo hindi sila nakakuha ng madaming atake in their first game. So tignan natin kung ano yung magiging adjustment nila with only a single round robin dito sa ating semi-final round.
That's right. A single round robin. As we take a look at the team standings, the top four will move on to the next round. The bottom two teams in that top four will go into a bronze medal match. Of course, championship ang ipaglalaban ng top two. So, you know, it's a sprint rather than a marathon. You've got really just 5 games to showcase yourself.
As I've said earlier, PROVOLLEY, isa sa mga new teams dito sa ating liga. Talagang medyo nahihirapan silang makakawala sa pinakitang panalo dito ng Kindai University, and also SAVOUGE na kasama natin dito sa ating game today. Sila naman yung makakalaban itong PROVOLLEY Academy.
Tutukan muna natin yung team mula sa Australia. Ang sabi mo nga, medyo nag-struggle sila against Kindai University, who were very impressive in that game. But it seemed as if PROVOLLEY were having a hard time finding their groove in this one. Ano ba yung nangyari dun sa laro na yun, and what stood out to you, Yos?
Of course, Japan team. Alam natin, ang karamihan, kung hindi man lahat, most of the Japanese volleyball teams ay very impressive pagkadating nila sa kanilang defensive side. Kaya naman medyo nag-struggle itong PROVOLLEY. Kita naman natin sa mga attacks pa lang. 24 lang ang nabigay dito compared sa 53 attack points na binigay dito ng Kindai University. And of course, the blockings pa rin ng Kindai University, 7 points compared to only 1. So, in a way, medyo mas nahihirapan talaga makarami ng puntos dito ang PROVOLLEY Academy.
And even then, you know, more errors pa ang Kindai University during that time. But you could see the disparity in the points total. There is a lot of room for improvement para dito sa PROVOLLEY Academy. And one of the highlights for them was their captain, Samuel Hansen. Medyo naging bright spot para sa kanila.
Of course, siya na lang kaisa-isang player nagkaroon ng 2 digits, which is compared to other teams, medyo mababa pa rin. 10 points for Samuel Hansen, no? Siya yung talagang medyo nag-stand out for this PROVOLLEY team. And nakausap ko yung isang assistant coach itong PROVOLLEY team. Medyo maikli talaga yung naging preparation nila, which is 1 month lang. And then yung ibang players din coming from different club teams, and then tsaka sila nabuo. And then yun yung pinadala dito sa ating liga.
Of course, si Samuel Hansen, isa sa mga veterano ng kumpunan nila, no? 29 years of age. had 10 attack points, had a conversion rate of almost 40%. But the average age ng kanilang koponan is actually just 21. So it's a very young team, itong Pro Volley. It's nice that they have the veteran smarts and experience of one Samuel Hansen.
Of course, so with the veterans, kasama naman yung mga young players, of course, magandang exposure din sa kanila to. Nadadali nila pabalik ng Australia.
So we are expecting Samuel Hansen to play a central figure once more in this game against SAVOUGE, who started off this semi-final round in fantastic fashion against the UST Golden Spikers. It wasn't completely straightforward, but they got the job done.
First, a very impressive performance ang pinakita din ng SAVOUGE Aesthetics dito. Of course, nagkaroon ng unang panalo ang USC on that first set, but nagkaroon ng magandang adjustment naman dito ang SAVOUGE. Kahit na alam natin nawala yung mga key players din ng USC, no, without Josh Abanez, Macam, and also Sally. Of course, yung mga top producers ng USC. And of course, sinamantala na din dito ng SAVOUGE nung nakapag-adjust na sila. Ayan, compared dun sa mga unang games nila, mas maganda yung pinakita ng SAVOUGE dito sa game na to.
And they really limited their errors in this game, but they relied heavily on quite a few players actually. But one of them, Gils Torres, was spectacular in this game. Didn't have the most points. That honor, you know, is for Mark Calado, but he was so essential sa kanilang pagkapanalo.
Yes, alam natin madaming magpo-produce. Isa na din dito si Mark Calado, but ang mas nag-stand out din talaga itong si Gils Torres. Talaga, yung blocking niya pinakita, isa sa mga one-time best middle blocker sa ating conference. But in nga, no, ang dami na rin na i-produce na points. 9 attacks, 6 blocks, and 2 service aces.
Conference high 6 blocks para sa kanya. I believe he was the best blocker in our conference so far. So grabe ang pinapakita ni Gils Torres. We're excited to see the action on the floor take place. Set 1 action just around the corner. So we will turn you over to the announcements for the players right now.
Good afternoon to one and all. Welcome to the Spikers Turf 2025 Invitational Conference, where power meets passion. Our first match for today's triple header here at the Playtime Phil Oil Center, San Juan City, is the semifinals round, match number 32. Featuring our guest team from Australia, let us welcome Pro Volley Academy. And their opponents, your SAVOUGE Aesthetics Spin Doctors. Officiating this match is our national referees. First referee, Mr. Joffer Educado. Second referee, Mr. Daniel Palada. Calling on the starters first for Pro Volley Academy. Let's start with our team captain at number 7, Samuel Hansen. At number 5, Mikey Strabach. At 6, Jerry Chan. Jersey number 12, Jude Espero. Number 13, Isaac Relova. At 17, Philip Starchevich. Their starting libero, number 21, J.R. Prospero. Head coach is Mr. Aris Papadopoulos. Now let us meet the SAVOUGE Aesthetics Spin Doctors. Let's start with jersey number 1, Shawi Caritativo. At number 4, Gils Torres. Jersey number 6, Mark Calado. At number 11, JC Narciso. Number 18, Mads Gampong. 23, Danielle Nicolas. Starting libero number 5, Rico Marmeto. With their head coach, Sidney Calderon. This is the semifinals match between Pro Volley Academy and the SAVOUGE Aesthetic Spin Doctors Spiker Surf Invitational Conference.
So here we go, the starting 6 for Coach Aris Papadopoulos of Pro Volley Academy. Samuel Hansen, of course, leading the line here as their captain and lead scorer. And meanwhile, for the Spin Doctors, so much power here para kay Coach Sidney Calderon. You've got Sherwin Caritativo, Gils Torres, and Mark Calado, the 3 players who entered double digits in their win contra sa US team. Of course, Mads Gampong also getting a start today. Siguro reward niya na rin para sa napakagandang clutch performance niya late in that match against the Golden Spikers.
And of course, no, medyo mabilis ang semifinals natin. Almost every day, may games to mga players natin. Kailangan magpahinga ng iba.
Quick statement from Mark Calado. Had 20 in the last game against UST. He's getting started very early.
Introducing himself early on that combination play. Mark Calado scored 20 points.
Hansen took a touch from the block. Calado nicely dug up. This time soft touch mula kay Hansen, caused a bit of trouble with the triple block.
And also on the other side, we have Hansen, who scored, the only player who scored double digits. Medyo mababa na yung na-produce ng kanyang ibang teammates, but this time, tingnan natin kung ano yung magiging adjustment nila on this game.
It's a great serve mula kay Jude Aspero. It was met with a great reception from Marmeto. Great conversion from SAVOUGE Aesthetics.
That was Danielle Nicolas, who scored 3 points in their last game.
Pro Volley has a couple Filipinos on their team. Both of them on the floor, actually, at the moment. Free ball for the Australians. Sent back. Second opportunity. Easy one for SAVOUGE to deal with. Unable to score off the block, but they're going to challenge. They're asking kung nadaplisan yung net.
But I think our second referee, sabi niya, no, naunang bumaba daw yung bola. So, tingnan natin kung makikita yun sa ating challenge. Our second referee, Daniel Palara.
Something to check.
But hindi magiging magandang advantage dito ng Pro Volley, yung height advantage nila. So, magagamit din talaga nila yun sa blockings, which is compared, kung makita natin sa court, mas matatangkad dito sa Pro Volley.
Ito, makikita natin. Definitely the touch before the ball went to the ground. So, ang ganda ng pagkabasa ni Mads Gampong. Successful yung challenge. Kaya naman mapupunta ang score to 3-1. Sidney Calderon will be quite pleased with the journey of SAVOUGE in this conference. Got 4 wins in the elimination round, snuck into the final 4. Tapos ngayon, ang ganda ng simula nila dito sa semifinal round.
First, alam natin, itong SAVOUGE, no, medyo nakailang conferences na din sila. Of course, gusto nilang magkaroon ng mas mataas na finish compared sa mga unang conferences.
Shine. It's a good setup. Aspero needed to get involved. Couldn't get there to save it. And Pro Volley able to score off the block.
A better attack for Pro Volley. Trying to go off the block.
Nakita natin yung mga numero kontra sa Kinda University. It was a very one-sided game for the Japanese. Sa palagay mo, anong kailangan i-focus dito ni Coach Aris Papadopoulos kontra sa SAVOUGE?
I think mas kailangan nilang improve yung attacking nila kasi medyo konti yung na-produce nilang attacks on their last game. And of course, kailangan nilang i-maximize yung blocking system din nila dahil alam natin yung mga attackers din dito ng SAVOUGE ang lalakas din.
Back set para kay Hansen. And Torres doing what Torres does, making a nuisance of himself at the net.
Of course, one of our best middle blockers here, Gils Torres.
For the quick setup play, again, Torres was there. Torres now attacking down the middle. Not a clean hit, but SAVOUGE unable to execute. Free ball. That's a big one. Great point for Pro Volley Academy with Isaac Relova able to score.
It's Isaac Relova, that big quick attack, who scored 4 points on their last game. Pansin natin, medyo limited talaga yung naging atake dito ng Pro Volley on their last game against Kinda University.
Caritativo.
But with those combination plays of SAVOUGE, talagang take advantage nila. Kasi medyo, in a way, medyo mabagal sa blocking din itong Pro Volley Academy.
It's solid all conference long itong si Sherwin Caritativo. Good reactions mula kay Narciso. Calado! Sent back by Relova. Kill block for Pro Volley.
See, that's what I'm trying to say. Kasi talagang pagka nakatayo lang ang blockers dito ng Pro Volley Academy, kaya nilang abutin sa kabilang court ang atake dito ng SAVOUGE. Kaya pinapagalaw nila sa mga combination plays, which is effective so far for SAVOUGE.
Espero. Trying to be crafty at the net. Unable to get a touch. And that'll send us into our first technical timeout with SAVOUGE. Up 8-4.
Welcome back. You're still watching the semis of the Spikers Turf Invitational Conference 2025 live here at the Phil Oil Eco Oil Center in San Juan. Julius, Jing, the SAVOUGE Aesthetic Spin Doctors are now back in familiar territory after claiming a win yesterday at the Big Dome. And looking back at that first extended set, kinulang daw sila sa energy. One of the biggest factors would be that difference in the court. That is why today, they're looking to find comfort back here. In my conversation with Coach Maki Carino, I quote, "There's no reason na matalo kami ngayon. Kumpiyansa siya dahil nakalaban na mismo ng team niya from Perpetual Help itong Pro Volley Academy. And the way he sees it, hindi sila mapapahiya ng pagiging veterano ng team niya ngayong araw." Back to you, Julius, Jing.
Thank you so much, Denise. And you gotta love that. There is a bit of familiarity between the two teams. And of course, sabi mo nga, Yos, no? Tuloy-tuloy yung action dito sa semifinal ng Spikers Turf. Yesterday, naglaro sila sa Big Dome. Ngayon naman, nandito sila sa Phil Oil.
Very welcome, no, sa Big Dome. Ako hindi pa ako nakapaglaro doon eh. Dito kami naglalaro before. Home of volleyball to before itong San Juan Arena. Phil Oil.
That's right. So medyo mas familiar yung mga players ng SAVOUGE dito. But it didn't miss too much of a step at the Big Dome. Got the job done. Isaac Relova has had a decent start to this game. It's a great reception mula kay Mark Calado. It's just too hot to handle there.
Still, combination play very effective for SAVOUGE. Talagang pinapagalaw yung blockers dito ng PROVOLLEY, which is very effective for them kasi nga may hirapan humabol ang blockers dito ng PROVOLLEY Academy.
Chang. Nice tip.
No third touch for SAVOUGE on that coverage.
He equals his point total from yesterday, the setter, Jeffrey Chang, or Jerry Chang rather. Soft touch mula kay Calado. Gampong atake. Ay naipadala into the stands by Franz Gampong. Medyo may nagulat na mga audience members.
Mukhang pabalik ng Araneta Coliseum yung palo ni Gampong. Too much angle for Gampong. Mukhang medyo pumailalim siya doon.
Nicolas on the stretch. And the blocker is unable to keep their eye on the ball there.
That was Samuel Hansen. Hindi siya masyadong aware kung saan napunta yung bola. Sayang. Wasted opportunity for them kasi na-cover na sana yung bola na yun.
Mark Calado with a very strong serve.
Ooh!
And what a hit from Hansen.
It looks like it was going out, but the libero of SAVOUGE was already there.
3 points. Ang laman ng Spin Doctors. Looking a little bit out of sorts there. And PROVOLLEY take full advantage.
That was Strabak.
Mikey only had 2 points in their first outing. And today, maaga siya nakakasimula dito.
Of course, they need all the help they can get. Kailangan mag-produce din ng mga middle attackers dito ng PROVOLLEY. But those errors, no, medyo hindi makakatulong sa kanila yun.
Going the back set for Hansen. Scoring off the block.
Hansen, one of the key players, of course, for PROVOLLEY Academy, hitting it off the block. Against Gils Torres, that sequence.
Hindi madali yun.
Good serve by Kinda.
Torres nakabawi.
Good transition there by Torres. Pinabawi agad. That off the block hit. Be quick by Gils Torres. Ooh.
Unable to connect at the net. Saw there Relova on the stretch.
A bit far from the attacker. Kasi medyo pa-A-quick yung approach niya. Pero yung set napuntang B-quick. So medyo mas malayo ng konti dapat yun sa setter.
Chang goes backwards to Hansen this time. So sobra yung palo.
No block touch for Hansen on that attack. Now, SAVOUGE, 5 points ahead.
Able to find a way through.
SAVOUGE with only 2 errors so far, no? Ito naman PROVOLLEY with 7 errors na on this first set. But a good attack there by Isaac Relova. Pinabawi din. That be quick.
Substitutions now for Coach Aris Papadopoulos. You see the introduction of Lucas Fletcher, 18-year-old setter. We've also brought in Hamza Khan. From the back row, Mark Calado detonating there to take us into the second technical timeout. SAVOUGE up by 5.
Siyempre, ang top 5 players ko, siyempre, since high school na teammate ko, si Shawi Caritativo, sobrang proud ako dyan. Secondly ko is si Mark Scalado. Isa rin siya sa nag-angat ng bandera ng SAVOUGE. And pangatlo is si Sanama. Happy ako sa kanya na bumalik siya. And pang-apat, siyempre, hindi mawawala yung idol ko, si Kuya Mark Espejo. Number 5, which is my number 1 idol, si Kuya Brian Bagunas.
And the captain having a word, Hero Austria. Siyempre, hindi mawawala si Idol Mark Espejo at si Brian Bagunas. The rest, SAVOUGE ang pinili.
Why not, di ba? Hindi ka nalalayo. Teammates mo na yung pipiliin mo.
Kasama doon si Sherwin Caritativo. It's been so reliable over the course of this conference, but also the previous conferences as well. That one goes wide. Making their way through the middle. Calado touched at the net. Second opportunity, soft touch.
Ooh.
Mark Calado na napangiti na lang doon. Do a timeout. Look at that soft touch from Mark Calado doing the work. Pakinggan natin ngayon ang Pro Volley Academy.
It was excellent. Mean playing well. Now drop again. I need to go back again. It's not finished this yet. 17-10. Let's go. 11. Come on, come on, come on.
Yeah, let's
Fix
go.
the problem. The problem is the block. The block, if you don't make block, you don't make difference. Come on, let's go. Let's go, guys. Go, boys. Go, boys.
Klaro ang mensahe ni Head Coach Aris Papadopoulos. At isa nga yan sa mga bagay na napuna mo, Yos, no? Yung blocking nila ay talagang importante para stay close sila dito sa laro na to.
Of course, they can get more points with their blocking department. But yun nga, no? So far, nagkakaroon ng errors on their blocking kasi nagkakaroon ng medyo nagugulo yung pattern din nila. And of course, they have to regroup. And
Caritativo switching it up mid-air. Calado there to dig. Gampong with a lot of power. Fletcher now setting up Hamza. The two substitutes linking up.
finally, after some tries, but nakapuntos din dito ang PROVOLLEY Academy. Yun lang. Those errors, hindi talaga makakatulong sa kanila kasi medyo laki na lamang dito ng SAVOUGE.
Diretso sa net ang servers ni Filip Starcevic. One step forward, one step back para sa PROVOLLEY Academy. Pero nakalusot.
So far, doon pa siya nakakuha ng madaming puntos. No? Yung mga medyo malalayong sets sa net. Those sets are a bit far from the net. Doon naman nakakuha ng puntos dito ang PROVOLLEY Academy.
Uupo muna si Narciso at si Gampong. Papasok Raymark Betco. It looks like John Michael Paglaon will be taking charge of setting duties. One thing you have to admire about SAVOUGE, they are a very deep roster. And over the course of the conference, iba-iba ang nabibigyan ng responsibilidad nitong si Coach Sidney Calderon.
Which is an advantage at this stage of the competition. We all know, no? Single round robin itong ating semi-final round with only the top 2 teams will battle out to the finals in the top 3 and 4 for the bronze. But an ace there by Isa Akrilova.
Katinginan si Caritativo at si Marmeto kung sinong kukuha. That's their first ace of the conference so far. That's straight out on the second serve. So the Spin Doctor still in a comfortable position, up by 6. Past the 20-point mark now. Bit of an over-reception. Maraming salamat, sabi ni Nicolas.
Back row. PROVOLLEY center is a backliner, kaya naman that was a legal attack for them.
This time, much better from Fletcher as he set up Mikey Strubak.
A better reception and a better attack on that middle hit for PROVOLLEY Academy.
Setting up the back row attack to perfection. Mark Betko announcing his arrival to the game. Usual suspects back for PROVOLLEY as Hansen and Chang check in. Mga veterano nilang players. Chang looking for Hansen. Quite an angle to that spike. Looking for the quick attack to Nicolas. PROVOLLEY scrambling. Great execution from the Spin Doctors.
Great adjustment there by SAVOUGE. Tignan natin, no? Medyo wala nang spiker dito sa harap, kaya naman pinato doon kay Betko on that back row hit.
Timeout PROVOLLEY. Let's listen in.
The improvement, not just, okay, finish 23, 15. Let's go. Come back. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Let's go, guys. Go, go.
Malaking bagay para kay Coach Ares Papadopoulos. Hindi lamang yung mga resulta, kundi yung progress na makukuha nila mula sa competition na to. Tayo niya makitang bumitaw dito sa ating first set kahit medyo malayo ang lamang ng SAVOUGE.
Of course, no, kahit ganyang kalayo yung score, dapat mas aggressive ang kanyang team.
Mark Colado serving. Trying to bring the Spin Doctors to set point. Difficult reception to deal with. Sent over. Napakamot ng ulo dun si Coach Sidney Calderon, but it all works out in the end.
That was a good intention by their libero Diones, trying to drop ball. Kasi sanang gulatin sa depensa itong PROVOLLEY, but sumabit sa net. But a good block there by SAVOUGE.
What a serve from Calado causing problems. Hansen staying aggressive. He'll get a second crack at it. And he's angled it a little too far, and that'll do it for our first set. SAVOUGE snatching this one in a commanding fashion, 25 to 15. We'll be right back. Welcome back as we take a look at the highlights from the first set. One-way traffic for SAVOUGE as they take this one by 10.
A very aggressive SAVOUGE that we saw in that first set. Grabe yung mga pinakita ng combination plays. Medyo hindi talaga nakasabay on their blockings itong PROVOLLEY Academy. But on the other hand, no, PROVOLLEY Academy, they have to lessen their errors. Tingnan mo yung errors na binigay nila on that first set. 13 compared to only 2. Itong SAVOUGE naman, very polished na first set yung nakita natin sa kanila, no? Lessen the error talaga, 2 points lang talagang binigay nila sa errors. Doon nakakuha ng 1 service ace and medyo pantay lang tayo sa atake. PROVOLLEY, if they wanna be in this league pa rin, in this competition, in this set, they have to be more aggressive on their attackings talaga and they have to polish their blockings more kasi yun yung advantage nila with their height. Yun yung magiging key nila to get more points on their defense.
Only had 24 attack points in total contra sa Kinda University. So almost halfway there in the first set alone. And so that's a bit of an improvement from PROVOLLEY Academy. But grabe yung errors nga, no? Sabi mo, Yos. No? So ang dami nilang puntos na ipinimigay dito sa SAVOUGE.
And of course, kaya hindi masyadong makakuha din ng block points dito ang PROVOLLEY. Medyo nakaka-cover ang yung coverage din ng SAVOUGE nandun din. Kahit nakaka-block dito ang PROVOLLEY, nakukuha pa rin to make another attack for SAVOUGE. And so far, no, kalat naman yung points for both teams. Calado with 4 points, Torres with 2 points, Nicolas 3, Caritativo 1, Betco 2 points, and for PROVOLLEY, Hansen 3 points. So hindi naman nalalayo. Reloa 4 points, Chang 1 point, Strabak 2 points.
And you got Star Savage as well with 1. So PROVOLLEY, some silver linings to look at, that's for sure. They just have to clean things up as Nicolas gets us started here in the second set. Hindi mo daw kasi nabanggit yung pangalan nito sa mga scorers.
Oo nga,
kaya
ayan.
si
Nagparamdam na.
Gampong unable to get that ball to a teammate. So PROVOLLEY able to answer back. Medyo miss-hit nga yun actually.
Ooh.
Tricky from John Christian and Narciso.
Kita-kita naman natin pagiging veteran moves talaga dito ng SAVOUGE. Kasi pagka ganung umu-over, pwede mong i-fake talaga yun. Kaya medyo malilito yung nasa net defense ng kabilang side.
Kita naman natin, frozen yung blockers ng PROVOLLEY. Calado doing the setup job for Mads Gampong. It's gonna be a free ball. PROVOLLEY though unable to take advantage as that one was not in the trajectory that Strabak was hoping for.
Still no connection. It's the start of second set. No connection for PROVOLLEY Academy.
It's a crucial juncture para kay Fletcher. Just 18 years of age. Getting some important experience. This time, Strabak napayungan itong si Caritativo as he was on the stretch for that one.
The set was a bit over for Caritativo on that sequence. So, Strabak, sinamantala yun.
Sobrang palo ni Mads Campong.
No check for Mads Campong. So pwede niyang gawin yun. Alam niya malalaki yung blocker sa harap niya.
Tied game, 3-all. Campong unable to get through. That one clips the line.
That was inside for PROVOLLEY Academy. So better start for them. So hindi gumagana kanina yung mga quick attacks, but this time it's the opposite.
Not the best reception, so it's going to be a free ball for the Australians. Fletcher going for the quick down the middle.
Too much angle.
Tied game. You see PROVOLLEY working hard on their floor defense. Almost the point. Fletcher now setting up Hansen. Starting to find their groove here, Ross.
That's right. We all know that Hansen, one of the key players for PROVOLLEY Academy, might as well maximize Hansen while he's still on the front row.
This time, hindi yung masakit para sa PROVOLLEY. They had quite a few service errors in that first set.
That's right, 13 errors in total for the first set for PROVOLLEY Academy.
Fletcher scrambling for this one. Able to put together a nice play as Philip starts SAVOUGE scores.
With that height, no, kaya niyang gawin talaga yun. With that height, above the blocker of SAVOUGE. And again, another error for PROVOLLEY. But they're going to challenge.
You're saying it maybe clipped the line. But so far, yan ang medyo masakit para sa PROVOLLEY.
Of course, they have a better start, no? Better set start for the second set. But yung mga errors, ang dami na agad so far.
Kumbaga, walang kailangan gawin ang SAVOUGE para makabalik sa laro. Being given.
Ooh.
That's clearly out. So unsuccessful challenge from Coach Papadopoulos. Tied game once again. They haven't been able to develop a cushion, but they've had the lead twice already in this second set.
Ooh.
And that's an ace para kay Sherwin Caritativo.
Trying to target the end line. So, nandun yung mas malaking receiver for PROVOLLEY.
Clips the net. Ooh, just beyond the reach of Narciso.
Almost a good save there by Diones, but medyo napalayo sport nila yung bola.
It goes over, still alive. Campong from the back row. Fletcher will go the opposite side. Unable to keep that in was Aspero. Yan ang maghahatid sa atin into the technical timeout. SAVOUGE with the slimmest of advantages.
Welcome back to the semis of the Spikers Turf Invitational Conference live here at the Phil Oil Eco Oil in San Juan. Now, Julius Jing, I got the opportunity to talk with one of PROVOLLEY's Filipino players, JR Prospero, who is looking forward to finally playing in home soil. Talking about opportunities, the 21-year-old player was discovered by a scout, also from Perpetual Help, who is now based in Australia. Now, Coach Maki Carino, who I mentioned, scouted this very team in a friendly match earlier in my report. And he personally talked to JR about the possibility of playing here. At bakit daw hindi? Kita yung fascination ni JR sa difference ng playing style ng mga Pinoy. He circled back about the importance of growth, and as he mentioned, playing for PROVOLLEY Academy meant improvement and not wasting these opportunities to possibly represent his own country one day. Back to set two.
Thank you so much, Denise. And what an opportunity for Prospero to be here right now. So take a look at this. SAVOUGE converting on that one. A new season, bigger stories. Aces returns for season 2 only on the Pilipinas Live app. Download and register now and stream all Pilipinas Live originals anytime, anywhere, on any device. And the other Filipino in this PROVOLLEY lineup, showcasing his talent there.
One of the smallest player for PROVOLLEY Academy. Aspero Jude Michael.
Highest hops though, maybe. Grabe yung hang time eh.
Ooh.
Wow. Exclamation point mula kay Mark Calado.
Talking about hang time, Mark Calado once again. That combination play. Kita natin, no, yung play na yun, very effective for them so far kasi pinapagalaw yung middle blocker and naiiwan mag-isa yung blocker sa left side.
This time, may sagot ng SAVOUGE sa palo ni Mikey Strobak.
A good block there by SAVOUGE. So far naman, no, for PROVOLLEY Academy, mas madaming puntos kanina itong middle attackers, but this time talagang medyo hindi siya makakuha ng madaming puntos.
Misreceived. Fletcher able to get to it. Aspero keeps it alive. Gambon making the most of that opportunity. It's a difficult one to deal with.
Yun nakita nating adjustment dito ng SAVOUGE, no? Kitang-kita mo sa galaw. Pagiging veterano nila, nakaka-adjust sila sa mga ganong klase ng second ball.
All of a sudden, this lead has swollen to 4. Make that 5 as Aspero is sent back.
Very good timing there by SAVOUGE. Kita-kita na, tatlo yung blockers na sumabay.
Fletcher setting up Aspero na nakabawi dito.
Finally, a point for Aspero. That open hit. Hitting it off the block. Yun yung mga kailangan nilang gawin eh. Mas madaming galaw. Paggalawin na lang paggalawin yung blockers dito ng SAVOUGE.
Calado swiping it. Second chance, Nicolas with a drop.
Almost a good save there for PROVOLLEY, but hindi na naabot. sa likod ng blockers.
Smart mula kay Nicolas. Nakita yung butas. It's quick to exploit it. Hansen's been quiet. It's an opportunity there. Caritativo finds the corner.
Of course, Caritativo targeting the smaller blocker for Pro Volley, hitting it on the zone 1.
PROVOLLEY trying to breach that double-digit mark. Finding it difficult to get points as of late. And that struggle continues as we head into the technical timeout. All of a sudden, SAVOUGE up by 7.
May top 5 players sa Spikers Turf. Una is si Shawi Caritativo. Si Shawi kasi all-around player siya. Kaya niyang gawin lahat. Pangalawa is si Wendell Miguel from Signal H Spikers. Sobrang versatile din niya. And pangatlo is si Kuya Rico Marmeto. Pagdating sa passing or sa reception, okay na okay yung passing niya. The next is Vince Imperial. Kahit maliit siya, kaya niyang mag-block. Sa utility naman is, I think, is si Steven Ruther. Sobrang okay siya maglaro and ang hirap niyang blockin.
Well, there you have it. Sherwin Caritativo ay medyo nagiging staple dito, no? Sa mga selection ng mga players.
Very reliable player. So, si Caritativo, of course, for SAVOUGE.
7-point game. Marcalado has been solid with 7 so far.
Ooh.
That is going to be a net fault. And the struggles continue. Alalahanin natin, in the first technical timeout, it was 8-7. Pagpasok natin into the second technical timeout, it was basically a 8-2 run in favor of SAVOUGE. And now it's 9 points for them. Finally, to stop the bleeding, Samuel Hansen able to find a point there.
Better adjustment there for Hansen. Still no connection on the side of PROVOLLEY when it comes to their middle attackers.
Marmeto setting up Caritativo. There's a reason why those two players ended up in the top 5 in the last selection.
The blocks of the blockers, yung kamay dito ng PROVOLLEY, a bit soft in that sequence. And once again, the errors for PROVOLLEY, 6 points on this set. SAVOUGE, very few errors pa rin talaga. 1 point lang.
Gampong leaning backwards, it's gonna go straight back. And you can't do that. Just a little bit too long from Mads Gampong.
Ang gigil doon si Gampong. Regalo. Pero at least hindi na outside. Hindi na papataas yung palo. Pababa naman, but still outside.
Rare error for SAVOUGE. He's just come into the game. Not the introduction he was hoping for. Abhijit Kinda. Unfortunately for him, it's a short stint. Pumasok, service error, balik sa labas.
Service specialist for PROVOLLEY. Medyo malamig pa nung pinasok. Still no connection on that middle setter to middle attacks for PROVOLLEY.
And Coach Papadopoulos has seen enough. He wants to talk things over. Let's listen in.
Guys.
Boys, listen up.
Listen. The first set it was 15 points. I thought the second set you played better because you say, okay, I'll start well, but you drop again. Because the problem is not consistent. You take 1 point, good, 3 bad. 1 good, 3 bad. No, 3 good, maybe 1 bad. 4 good, maybe 1 bad. This is the process. No negative. Positive. Come on, let's go.
Heads up, boys!
You heard it from the head coach. So 1 step forward, 3 steps back para sa kanila. And they've been masakit para sa kanila is it's self-inflicted, Jose.
That's right. Talagang very good point, no? Yung negative, yung points na binibigay ng Pro Volley Academy.
Fletcher setting up Hansen, and that's what you want, fresh from a timeout.
That's right. But tignan natin kung magpo-produce ulit ng another error naman for Pro Volley. With this substitution.
Fletcher off, Chang in.
For a full front line.
Balik si Khan. Wow, what a hit from Torres.
Look at that hit by Torres. Parang naghihintay pa sa taas eh. Naghihintay na lang ng bola. Kaya hindi nakasabay yung blockers dito ng Pro Volley.
Ang linis ng execution ng Spin Doctors. Six points for Sherwin Caritativo. Over-received. Antonio, who's just checked into the game, says thank you very much.
A good exposure here for Antonio. Easy regalo for him. That over-reception by Pro Volley.
Getting closer to the finish line are the Spin Doctors. It's a good block. Joust. Free ball now for the Spin Doctors. Antonio, did he find the corner? Yes, he did.
Inside for SAVOUGE, but Pro Volley will going to challenge.
They're saying it went long. Might as well go for it. But you could see Spin Doctors, they're so confident at the moment. Grabe yung execution nila. It's been quite clean. Look at that, it's well inside.
Pero humalayo kasi yung ating line judge. But good eye there for Pro Volley.
See the coach reaction. He said, might as well take a chance. He's used up his 2 challenges.
Ooh.
Around, setting up Antonio once more. Ang ganda naman ng pagkabunot dito ni Coach Sidney.
For sure, madaming bibigay na set dito. Ang SAVOUGE kay Antonio, kakapasok lang.
Just like that, set point for SAVOUGE. And Pro Volley able to extend this set a little bit.
Yung mga kanina pa natin hindi nakikita eh. Those quick hits na hindi nila magawa ng maayos. Ooh.
And that problem from Pro Volley continues to bite them as they send that one long from the service. 12-point difference in this one as SAVOUGE take the second set, 25-13.
Tagalog. Actually, alam ko nga itong TikTokin. Kahit di kita makikita sa boyfriend mo. Ah, boyfriend. Di ka mapakali, kahit ano sa tabi. Di kita mapigilan sa boyfriend mo. Konting oras tumatawag ka sa number ko.
May naaalala naman ako dito sa kantan ko. Nakilala kita sa di ko inaasahang pagkakataon. Hanap-hanap kay James Reid siya ka na din Lustre ata to. Ngunit pilitin mo bumabalik sa'yo. Ikaw pa rin palang hanap-hanap ka lang.
Welcome back. Second set action in the books, and SAVOUGE just one away from claiming their second victory in this semi-final round. Yos, let's take a look at some of the action.
We thought a better start for PROVOLLEY Academy. Akala natin mas magandang start. Kasi nga medyo dikit lang on the first part nitong set, but eventually lumayo na ng lumayo ang SAVOUGE dito with those errors na binibitawan dito ng PROVOLLEY Academy. Hindi pa rin sila masyadong makawala dun sa mga errors, sa mga service errors, and then sa mga attacks naman nila. Hindi din ganun ka-explosive compared to SAVOUGE, but still, they need to focus more on their errors kasi nga, mas nakakasakit sa kanila yon on that second set. Actually, from the first set pa lang, ang dami na lang binibigay na errors, but this time, medyo mas makonte compared to the first set. 9 errors for PROVOLLEY Academy, and which is, for SAVOUGE naman, 2 points pa rin sa errors pa lang, and still, wala namang ginagawang talagang masyadong intense na atake ang Spin Doctors. Yun nga 12 points compared to 10 of PROVOLLEY and 3 blocks for Spin Doctors. But still, yung aggressiveness sa atake, ang wala, hindi natin masyadong nakikita. And yun nga, mga miscommunications on that middle attacks, wala pa rin on the side of PROVOLLEY. And still, yun nga, yung service errors and yung mga errors na binibigay nila. Kaya madaming puntos ang nakukuha dito ng Spin Doctors.
Solid volleyball, getting the job done here for the side of Sydney Calderon. Just one set away. Malaking bagay ito para sa SAVOUGE. And of course, the 2025 NBA Emirates Cup is here on Signal. Watch the action this November to December on NBA TV Philippines and Pilipinas Live.
And of course, yung points din dito ng SAVOUGE, kalat na kalat din. Calado with 6 points, Nicolas with 6 points, Caritativo 6 points, Torres 3, Betco 2 points, Antonio 3 points, kakapasok lang on that second set. And of course for PROVOLLEY Academy, kalat din yung points 6 points for Hamsen, Relova with 5 points,
Starcevic
with 4, Strabak with 4, Espero 3 points, kalat na kalat, but still yung errors na binibigay nila for SAVOUGE, kaya ang laki ng nagiging lamang.
You're seeing here on your screen, Angelo Reyes, ipinasok dito. Antonio will keep his spot. Hero Austria has checked in as well, so a bit of a shuffle for the Spin Doctors.
Fresh legs for SAVOUGE. Of course, it's a good opportunity for them para magpahinga yung ibang players nila, ibang key players nila. Alam natin, dire-diretso yung semifinals natin.
Austria serve. Left-handed swipe. Paglaon.
Ooh.
Khan finds the corner.
One of the longest rallies yata yun, no? So far in this game.
Actually. Good block at the net. Senyoron. And there's going to be a net touch on Wilson.
Almost a good save for a PROVOLLEY, but another error. This time, net touch by Wilson.
Timothy Wilson, 19 years of age.
Ooh.
That is a clean one.
That was Kinda. That quick attack. And a better connection for PROVOLLEY Academy. Good serve. Ooh.
Great combination down the middle. First point para kay Lawrence Senyoron.
No coverage. That side of the court, medyo na paupo na yung depensa dito ng PROVOLLEY Academy.
They go to Wilson. Straight back to PROVOLLEY. Relova.
Oh, too low. That was too low for Relova.
Relova's got 5 points so far. He doesn't look like it, but he's only 16 years of age.
What?
Dios. Unbelievable.
He might be the youngest for PROVOLLEY Academy. 16 with that height.
Tatlong beses ko rin chinek eh. Tama ba yung math ko? 16 years old. Nice little setup there, down the middle. That's twice that PROVOLLEY World Challenge. 2 instances where they felt hindi lumampas sa net yung bola. They're looking at their options. I'm not sure that is the correct one. I think they're looking for 4 touches. They're challenging that there was no touch at the net. We will see. It's been a better start to this third set. Ay nakikita natin medyo mas malinis yung mga executions ng PROVOLLEY.
Let's see if they can maintain this clean movement for PROVOLLEY. Kasi nung second set, medyo maganda din yung start nila, but eventually, nagsunod-sunod yung errors.
When you look at this lineup that they have on the floor right now, 16-year-old Relova, you've got 19-year-old Timothy Wilson out there on the floor, and then, you know, you had Kinda earlier on, who's just 20 years of age. So, ang dami actually dito yung mga medyo bata pa na mga players. 20 years old, Baule there, who was just waving at the camera. It's a good mix of players that they have. And definitely getting a lot of great experience getting involved dito sa Spikers Turf kung saan ang taas na rin ng level talaga ng men's volleyball. So ito yung sinasabi nila, actually walang touch. Someone fires into the net. It does not go over. So no block touch. So finally, a successful challenge para kay Coach Aris Papadopoulos. Kahit siya napaselebrate.
And why not? They need all the points they can get.
All square at 4 apiece. Armenta with a fantastic reception. He just makes it look easy. But that one goes long.
Backing error. I think this is the biggest league so far for PROVOLLEY Academy.
cushion for Pro Volley.
Good timing there on the block by Isaac Relova. It's very rare to see Torres, no, na mablock.
That'll bring back John Enarciso into the game.
Ooh. A miss hit there on that service by Khan.
Some old bad habits creeping in. As Pro Volley allow SAVOUGE to get back to within a point. Austria. First point of the game.
And a quick response here by SAVOUGE. Nila nahayaang makalayo itong Pro Volley. Naka-side out agad sila.
Tied game. 6-all. Wilson.
Good target there. Of course, no, alam natin, mas maliit yung blocker dito sa side na to nitong SAVOUGE. Kaya naman, Pro Volley, they need to maximize on that rotation.
Quick down the middle as Gil Torres responds.
That's it, a quick response once again by SAVOUGE. Big quick attack by Torres.
Chang forced to scramble. They're going to attack from the back row. Just about over. Austria. Iangat ni Prospero. Aspero nakalusot. Buhay pa dito. Free ball for Pro Volley. This is heading in our direction. Somehow Enarciso has gotten there. Aspero against the double block. Joust at the net. Austria, soft touch. That's just clever.
Good read there by SAVOUGE. Kailangan pahirapan pa, no? Easy point for them.
That'll take us into the technical timeout. SAVOUGE up 8-7.
Welcome back to the semis of the Spiker Surf Invitational Conference 2025 live here at the Phil Oil Eco Oil in San Juan. Now, Julius Jing, one of the biggest adjustments heading into the semis of the SAVOUGE Aesthetic Spin Doctors ay yung adjustment sa training nila at pagbawas ng oras dyan dahil ang usual 3-hour training nila has now shifted to a 2 to an hour and a half training according to Coach Pawix Agir, which has worked so far. They are now focusing on high intensity but low time frequency practices as to not exhaust the players dahil bukod sa goal nilang makapasok sa finals, they also want an injury-free conference. Back to you, Julius and Jing.
Thank you so much, Denise, and it seems to be really paying off for them.
Shout out to Coach Pawix.
Now, of course, the first ever FIFA Futsal Women's World Cup is happening from November 21 to December 7 at the Phil Sports Arena in Pasig City. Visit FIFA.com/tickets for more details, or you can watch it live via the Pilipinas Live app on One Sports, One Sports Plus, and on RPTV. Fresh from scoring in the longest rally of this game so far. Here, Austria is starting to pick up a bit of steam here. The captain of the Spin Doctors putting in some quality minutes in this third set.
Of course, a chance for them showcase their talent, but this time Aspero off the block hit.
Serve from Relova.
Ooh.
It's completely missed on that instance. Reyes unable to make contact, and it's a tied game. 9-all.
Ooh.
Medyo nagulat doon. Nag-alangan si Senyoron.
No coverage on the side of SAVOUGE. Good serve by Isaac Relova.
Quick response from SAVOUGE.
Better reception this time by SAVOUGE. Good conversion there on that quick attack by Reyes.
Pro volley will be looking to get a quick side out here. Sent right back by Dionis. Same play, better result.
Why not? Better reception, better conversion on the quick attack, and better connection for PROVOLLEY Academy.
Again, it's a young man doing the business for them. Kid are just 20 years old. Austria, though. Immediate response.
So far, solid performance here by Austria.
Showcasing once more yung lalim nitong roster ng SAVOUGE. Aspero still able to score despite being up against 3.
Yun yung kanya pang tinatry talaga eh, hitting it off the block. But kanina, nag-error dahil hindi tumatama. But this time,
tough one to deal with. Antonio was leaning backwards. Wilson got some power to it.
outside.
Almost a sneaky one. Wala kay Marmeto. Nakita niya yung butas dun sa corner. Surprise, surprise. PROVOLLEY up by 2. Blocking is there for the Australians.
Ooh.
Switch sides and find some success.
Good attack there by Antonio. Targeting that zone 1. Then nakita niya dito na naiwan na yung dalawang blockers dito. Kaya mag-isa lang yun nandun.
Smart move from the spin doctor setter. Keep it simple. It's working for them.
So far, the quick attacks for PROVOLLEY. Better connection this time.
It's a good serve. And Narciso now got a touch at the net. That'll be a point for Senyoron. It's going to be a challenge from PROVOLLEY Academy. They're canceling the challenge. Wilson improvising at the net.
Too low.
Let's have a look at it. Medyo nag-alangan siya dito. Tapos tumama pa. All level, 14 all.
Getting through the block. Finally for PROVOLLEY Academy.
Finding a bit of fluidity now. Hamza Khan against the double block. Hoping to take it into the second technical timeout. Unable to find a teammate. It's all 15.
But a better set for PROVOLLEY Academy. Mas dikit compared to the first two.
Chan, tough one to deal with. Buhay pa. Austria again. Been almost unstoppable in this third set. And despite having a nice lead in this second, it's SAVOUGE that take us into the second technical timeout, ahead 16-15. Welcome back. Tight third set here. PROVOLLEY making a late push against the SAVOUGE Spin Doctors. Menzel Antonio, isa sa mga bunot dito ni Coach Sidney Calderon. 4 points and an ace to start things off.
Good target there by Antonio. Short serve. And a miscommunication for PROVOLLEY dahil nagkatinginan yung magre-receive sana sa back row.
Wilson, this time a much better hit.
Wilson through the block. Finding the gap on that attack.
Kung may hero Austria, si Coach Sidney, meron naman ditong Wilson, si Coach Papadopoulos. Aspero touches the tape with the net and picks up a point, 17 all. At timeout naman dito si Coach Sidney Calderon. Let's listen in.
Di tayo dito si tagahula kung sinong pukuha ng bola, huwag kayong magtinginan. Ilang beses na yan nangyari. Ang taas-taas ng bola, wala nag-a-attempt. Di ba training natin yan? O, isa sa inyo mag-attempt, mag-ingay. Hindi yung ano, sayang eh, hindi naman patay talaga yun. Kaya natin yun kunin eh. Let's go, let's go! Sabot!
Coach Sidney Calderon wants a bit more decisiveness on the floor. You see there, perfect example, tatlo sila. Nakatingin lang sa bola.
Miscommunication on the side of SAVOUGE.
And Narciso looking to activate Austria, and that's gonna go wide. No, took a touch.
I think there was a touch from Relova. No challenge for PROVOLLEY Academy.
The best set that PROVOLLEY Academy has had so far in this Invitational Conference. Still, SAVOUGE up by 1. Austria.
Good
Great
dive.
save from Wilson.
Oh,
Wow.
no blockers for Austria. Dahil sumaba yung mga blockers sa setter ng SAVOUGE.
It's going to be a timeout for Pro Volley. What a thing of beauty there as Hero Austria puts that one away.
Any point is critical. I need to fighting for every single point. Not give me his silly mistake for another team. Okay? It was changed for us. Risk. Hit the ball. Okay. Yeah, go for Judy. Great swing. Go through. Block out. Okay, not scary. Go. I'm always getting it. Yes. Yeah. I know. But try to fix it. Come on. 1, 2, 3. Baby.
So here we go. Pro Volley gonna dig their heels in. They're gonna make a last stand in this third set. Time to see what characters show up when the pressure is on for Pro Volley. Ooh. Rare yan para sa SAVOUGE. They've limited their errors very well in this game. But they've handed a gift here to Pro Volley at a very crucial juncture.
But a crucial error there by SAVOUGE. Ooh.
Ay balik naman kagad ni Relova. Straight wide. That'll bring in Mads Gampong, who checks in. To add a bit more firepower to this front line. Austria with a good floor defense. He's leaning backwards on that. Gampong, soft touch. Aspero against 2. We'll get a second crack at it. It's a tough one to deal with. That's Gampong. Free ball for the Australians. Aspero might have gone long. Yes. And he's following instructions. Ang sabi nga ni Coach Papadopoulos, take a bit of risk. Go for it. Paluin ng malakas. Yun nga lang, sumobra.
No touch. Trying to find the hands of the blocker.
This time Aspero switching things up. And it hasn't worked. They're going to challenge for it. Sasabihin nila may touch sa net.
But Gampong, I think, sure siya na walang touch.
If it is indeed the case that there is no touch from Gampong, it's going to be a 3-point game. At medyo nakakalapit na sa finish line ang SAVOUGE Aesthetics Spin Doctors. Let's have a look at it. It's gonna be very close. Ooh. Did the pinky touch? No.
No.
Wow. Millimeters away, but no contact. So Philip is gonna check in as Aspero makes way. 4-point game all of a sudden. Substitute getting involved right away. Another free ball for Pro Volley. And they finish that one off.
Very steady plays by both teams. Very solid defense on the SAVOUGE, but a better attack this time by Pro Volley.
He's been effective since coming on. Itong si Kinda. How about that? Beautiful from the Spin Doctors. Napakaraming decoy para kay Hero Austria to put away.
Layo ng pinanggalingan niya doon. From the other side of the court. Kaya very effective combination play for SAVOUGE.
A timeout to Pro Volley. Let's listen.
Receiving wall, him, one option. Yes. You, first line, two. Parallel hit. You got this, okay? Guys. The 24, which is first line, you and you. No, I'm sorry. Oh, which is the first line? You. 24 all the time, it's called combo. Looking where he's going. Yeah. All the time. Now 90% take the ball him. Come on. Go. Go!
Hero Austria is the man to watch. Alam nila kung sino yung target ng spin doctors. Klarong-klaro naman, kailangan siyang pagmasdan because unstoppable ngayon si Austria. Look at that, 8 attack points at ngayon lang yan pinasok. It's gotta be an ace as well for Austria. Make that 9 points. And it's not only set point, it's match point for SAVOUGE.
I think so far Austria is the highest point in this game. For SAVOUGE, that ace.
Put this game away now. Hero Austria. It's gonna go straight back. At nahanap yung linya. Heads up play mula kay Narciso.
What a way to end the game for Narciso.
It finishes 25-19. Spin Doctors able to get their second victory of this semi-final round. Perfect so far, and they made it look easy against Pro Volley.
Was a very strong performance here by SAVOUGE. And so far for Pro Volley, they still need to polish their attacking and also lessen their errors more.
So there we have it. A 3-setter as SAVOUGE stay perfect in the semi-final round. We'll be right back to wrap this up.
Welcome back to the semifinals of the Spikers Turf Invitational Conference 2025. Still live here at the Phil Oil Eco Oil Center in San Juan. We are with our best player of the game, JC, and at a seesaw from the SAVOUGE Aesthetic Spin Doctors, recently just handing out a 3-set win against the Pro Volley Academy. JC, you've been consistent for the SAVOUGE since yesterday, the start of the semifinals. Pero ano yung naging thoughts mo, lalo na nung third set, medyo naging pukpukan yung laban against this international team?
Siguro nag-compose lang kami kasi dalawa lamang ng against Pro Volley, and ginawa lang namin yung best para manalo kami, and ayun, tuloy-tuloy na yung panalo namin para mapagandaan din namin yung sa Signal na game this coming Monday.
Yes. JC, you've mentioned you have an upcoming game against Signal, and at least this match, no, you had 14 excellent sets. But what more can we expect from you moving forward the semifinals?
Siguro yung ano namin, pagiging maturity, siguro maging consistent lang kami. Kasi yun yung parang tagilid kami. Pero wino-work lang namin para maging buo talaga.
Thank you so much and congratulations, our best player of the game, JC and Cesar from the SAVOUGE Aesthetic Spin Doctors. Back to you, Jing and Yos.
Thank you so much, Denise, and congratulations to John, Christian, and Narciso. Iba yung composure, no? Pag ganong karaming teammates na nang sumusubok na manggulo sa'yo. But ang grabe din yung performance ng buong team ng Spin Doctors. You know, it was a straightforward victory for them.
It was very consistent for SAVOUGE and also for Narciso, no? Yung naging key talaga nila, yung consistency nila on this game until the end of the game. Mas naging solid ang kanilang performance, and of course yung distribution na pinakita dito ni Narciso. Hindi nahirapan ang SAVOUGE para maka-atake, kaya ang dami naging atake din ni Hero Austria, producing 9 attack points only on that third set alone.
Grabe yung mga bunot ni Coach Sidney Calderon, and again, it showcases the wealth of talent that the Spin Doctors have as we take a look at the numbers.
That's right. Only 7 points na lang ang nakuhang errors dito ng PROVOLLEY, which is very good for them. Kaya better set yung nakita natin on this third set. But yun nga, no, sa dami ng attackers na nakuha dito ng Spin Doctor, 16 attack points compared to 12. But we can see na better set for both teams, for PROVOLLEY, and of course, a solid performance still for Spin Doctors.
So the PROVOLLEY Academy from Australia, they are improving, certainly from yesterday to today. We're seeing that they are moving in the right direction, and they will be back in action very soon indeed. The Spin Doctors, meanwhile, perfect so far, and they will be looking to stay that way when they take on Signal in a few days' time. But coming right up, a massive game between two teams also who got victory at the Big Dome. The Crisscross King Crunchers are set to take on Kindai University, so make sure to stick around for that. For my partner, Yos Yoson, ako po si Jing Hamlang. Thank you for watching, and stick around for the next match.